All right. Good morning, good evening. I am Mindmore, and this is FTB Evolutions. This is going to be episode 35. We're going to try and do two things today. We're going to try and get into some polonium pellets and that related stuff to get some mecha armor. And we're going to try and do some ore tech today. So I ran a few cables earlier, so go to the reactor. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this guy on. We're going to get some... Oh, I started fooling with this a little bit. I added a few more sinks and some more cables. So I got it up to 25% without it getting too hot. So yeah, we're doing pretty well with that. This side empties out completely with water. This side does not. So we sit on 70, 69. It keeps going back and forth, but it doesn't seem to go any farther. I tested it for about 15 minutes, so we'll see we'll see what happens there. But other than that, we've got to take some of this nuclear waste that's downstairs, and we got to create some polonium pellets. So let's look that up. Polonium pellets, right here. So add that to there. So we need water and polonium. And polonium is coming from the solar neutron activator that does nuclear waste into polonium. So let's go ahead and create a few of those solar things. Okay, so let's get 20 of them. We're missing HDPE. Oh, lovely. And bronze. Okay. So, you know what? Let's go turn this off because I don't want to leave this running if we're not here. We'll just do that. So let's or poem. All right. So to get HDPE, we need an enrichment chamber. Okay, and then enrichment chamber, we need a pressurized reaction chamber that takes ethylene and oxygen. We need ethylene. Oxygen's easy. We know how to get that. That's just an electrolytic separator. To get ethylene, you need a concentrator. No. Canning machine. So we need to get liquid ethylene. And that is biofuel with hydrogen and water. And another pressurized reaction. Okay, so let's get pressurized mech. Well, let's get 10 of those. I need a crusher. Because I had a crusher making... Oh, I've got all this stuff sitting here and I didn't even use it. All right, so we don't need this stuff anymore. So that's an infuser that's using biomass to do that. One of these was making biomass. I don't know which one it was, but that's all done now. Okay, so let's get... I need a crusher. Okay, so we've got 2 of these, so we'll take those 2. Okay. Let's have a quick little sandwich. Where should we do this? We need biofuel. Biofuel is going to come from crops. We should have lots of junk. Okay, so we've got lots of stuff to do. Okay, so that's not a problem. We need to take care of that industrial hemp. Because that's eating up a crap ton of resources sitting in there. Okay, that didn't work the way I thought it was going to. That all into my backpack right now, and then we'll pull this part out too. And then we won't have any more in that machine. Can use all these seeds as well. Okay. Now we just need to put that all back in the system. Yeah, I don't care. Just get rid of it all. I don't even. Yeah, we'll just keep that for now. You go right there. You empty out. Hopefully, it's not putting it back inside. No, but we need to get all that stuff used. All right, so barrel. Can I make a dark oak one? I can. Let's make 2 of those. What about that soft? We have 1 upgrade we can use. Should really do a. I really should do that. Give me 1 moment here. So let's just do this. And we'll do this. Oh, I have no pattern. So we need that one. There's always something that makes us change what we're doing. Do I have? No, I don't. I don't have any of those. Okay, just double check. Okay, so diamond upgrades are fairly good. We don't need to do anything with them. Let's just pop them in right here. Okay, so now we can get upgrades as we need. Let's get 1 more just for the sake of it. And we need the barrels. I can make diamond barrels. I'm gonna make 2 diamond barrels. Make 2 diamond barrels. Then we get diamond barrels with diamond things. Okay. So let's go. Not here. Probably do it right here. So we'll put. I don't have that on me. Let's go get that. Some temporary blocks. What am I doing? What am I doing? Dirt. And then universal. Take a spot of those. And some flux cables. A little bit of those. All right, so 1 and 2. And we're going to put this right there. I wonder if I should just put them right beside each other because they're both doing the same job. They're just getting biofuel. Maybe they're not. I don't know. And then we need an enricher too. So we're going to have to do that. So put that there. I'm going to need a logistics cable. All right, yeah. You are here. Oh, you were from the basement when I redid you. That's what it is. So input, and then we're going to go, I guess, side output. The other barrel right here. And then we'll get an import back, I guess. Oh yeah, that can go right up to there too. So I can get both of them all at once. Perfect. That slime sounds like he's right beside me somewhere here. But he's over there. I don't know where he is. Probably in the mob farm, I hope. Alright, let's go back upstairs. Could really bring a terminal down with me, but... terminal... I just need a crafting one. We'll bring that down with us. At the same time, we'll get some importers, exporter. I don't think I need two right this second, but that's okay. We will push that out. We put the... Oh, I didn't even take the terminal. Oh my lord. I didn't even take it. I made it, but I didn't even take it. Crafting terminal. Love having auto crafting. Yeah, we'll get that once we get that down there. Don't need to keep coming back up and down after this. I need a table and a terminal. We can go like this because we know where everything is now. We'll grab these. And then we'll take this. Okay, there we go. So it's going to import from the top. Exporter. So there. The importer is going to go here. You are going to do... Can I use... I wonder if I can use poisonous potatoes. Because I've got a lot of poisonous potatoes. And then rotten tomatoes. Rotten tomatoes. Will that work? Well, that's set to extract. Why isn't it putting in here? I guess I can't use them. You'd think you'd be able to use biofuel with rotten stuff. You'd think, right? I guess not. So let's do seeds. I don't know if I have beetroot, melon, maybe pumpkin, maybe some wheat seeds. Okay, so we have wheat seeds. Good. Making biofuel. We're getting biofuel. Good. So we'll take... I have that second one. Apparently we're missing that. Okay, so we'll deal with that later. Oh, yeah, I have two of them, but one's wrong one. Oh my lord. I swear sometimes. We'll put that in here. So these will stack up nicely. Okay, so then we're going to need to figure out what we need to do with this biofuel. I think the biofuel goes into ethylene, or gets created into ethylene or something like that. There we go. We got none there. Alright, so you're making lots of that. That's good. I'm really surprised that poisonous potatoes can't be used for, and rotten tomatoes can't be used for biofuel, because that's what you would use for biofuel in real life. You know, stuff that you can't use. How many seeds do I have in the network? I should have tons. Yeah, I've just got quite a few. Just a few. And then if that doesn't work out, we can always move to actual wheat. So, we've got lots of stuff. Now, can these be used as biofuel too, these hemp seeds? I guess not. Oh well. Thought maybe, you know, all seeds would be good for that, but I guess not. Okay, so liquid ethylene. Ethylene. So I need a pressurized reaction chamber with hydrogen, and then we can get substrate. Alright. Okay, so we have some pressurized reaction chambers. Let's just get rid of this. I'm going to do all this right here. We're just going to upgrade these machines so that they're a little bit faster, so they can do this without a problem. So I just need to take this and move it over to there. We just need water and hydrogen. Do I have hydrogen up here? No, but I have hydrogen underneath us here. Right there. That's not being used. Okay, so I think what I can probably do is I can probably push it up into the wall and then just pull it out as I need it. I think it's like right here. Right? Yeah, I can probably move it along. Alright, so I just need some pressure cables. That'll be nice and convenient. So you can extract from the bottom. Now you're full of hydrogen. Awesome. Let's close that back up. Then here, we're going to go up. Okay, so now that I've got that there, what we can do is we could probably go... and just open this side of the wall up. Isn't that right there? Oh, it's just below it. We'll just fill this wall back in afterwards. Come right in the back. I want to make sure I fill this all in correctly because I don't want, someone to spawn through the wall. As long as I keep this blocked off, there'd be no worries about that. And get this. No, not that one. All right, so we've got hydrogen power. We just need some water. Water we can get with a sink. Okay, let's get rid of all this sophisticated stuff. We don't need that right now. We need a mechanical pipe. Put the, we can put the sink right there. Okay, so we just need to add in the biofuel now. Oh, we can probably do that. On a logistics cable, I guess. probably pop it right on the side here. Can I get around this way? Or no, that's blocked off. Alright, so I guess we could... Okay, so that'll make substrate. Right. And then we just need to get some feed upgrades on that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know I could do 32, but I don't want to. But there's just way too much that we don't need out of that. That one there. That one there. And that'll just start pumping right through that. So we have ethylene coming out as well, too. So we've got to figure out how to deal with that. That's really what we need, is the ethylene coming out for this process. So we're going to need a tank. Is that a gas or a liquid? I don't know. So if I put a mechanical pipe on the front, will you extract fluids? No, it won't eject it at the front. So it's not a liquid. Okay, so it's probably a pressure. And then we'll have to concentrate it down. All right, so chemicals, front, output. Yeah, and there we go. It comes out the front. Okay. Good enough. I just wanted to know what it was. Ultimate chemical tank. We'll take one of the... Well, I didn't want to, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll put that there. We'll store the ethylene in there. And then we need another bin to store the substrate. Barrel. Just make 10 of those, please. I just want a couple of them. All right. All these bits and barrels. I should just put everything into the network, but everything's going to be in here anyway, so there's really no point in putting it into the network unless I'm going to find another use for it, but I don't think we're going to need it anywhere else. All right, so there's substrate going in. This is just going to keep going in a nice loop. As long as there are seeds, then this will just keep functioning away. We have almost unlimited hydrogen because we're not using it for anything else. Water we don't care about, and ethylene is going to go into that tank there. We're going to need ethylene later on. Okay, so next steps. So we need some oxygen and some oxygen and liquid ethylene. So we need to take the chemical and make it into a liquid, which is weird because normally we don't do that. And then we take the substrate and make HDPE pellets with another pressurized reaction. Let's put that up on the wall. Okay. Whoa, it's a little dark in here. I'll fix that later. So another pressurized reaction chamber. And we'll give it a little bit of room there. We'll put that there. Okay. So we need... not oxygen. What am I looking at? This one here. We need to deconcentrate it first. So we need a rotary condenser. Rotary condenser. We'll take that one right there. We'll just build this right here so we can just shift it over there nice and easily. So rotary condenser. Okay. Glad I gave myself that little extra room there. Okay, so that's going to go in the back there. We're going to have power going underneath that. Power the machine. You're going to output in the bottom. And then we're going to need a tank over here for the liquid ethylene. Tank. Ultimate. There we go. Yeah, you can go right here. We need mechanical pipe, please. And there we go. Dumping it in there. Perfect. All right. I would use the ferro flares, but I can't because it'll kill the mob farm that's next door, as you can hear. We have lots of torches. Just want to make sure that there's enough light in here. I don't need to be being surprised by any friends. Okay, so liquid ethylene. Oh, you're gonna keep getting that. That's great. Can I get another upgrade? Because that barrel's gonna need it. Soft. All right. So is this the right one? This is for storage, right? Yes. Can I get 2 of you? You're missing stack upgrade 2. So let's go upstairs and find out why. Did I not make that? No, I didn't. I didn't bother with stack upgrade 2 for some silly reason. This one here. Okay, so let's make 4 of those. Okay, so apparently I made the wrong stack ones. Oh, that's tier 1 plus. Oh, well, you know, I need to put my thinking helmet on here because apparently I'm not doing this right. Tier 1 plus. Well, that's not the what. Okay, that should be better now. Okay, we try it again. Or please. Yes, there we go. All right, nice. It's working. Good. Right, sorry about that. How are we for time? We're getting there. All right, let's quickly finish this process. Okay, so we've got substrate, which we wanted to add one of those upgrades into. Put that away because that's for a backpack. Well, this one here, we'll add that to there so that we can compress that down. This one we already have the upgrade on, so we're good for biofuel. So we need to take the substrate and go into here. We need to get oxygen from downstairs, and we need the liquid ethylene as well. So this is going to be a fun one, that's for sure. I may just go straight down and get that. Whoops, I'm just breaking blocks all over the place. Okay, so we got power to that now. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get oxygen. I'm just going to run it along underneath because there's just way too much around here already. So that is hydrogen, and I don't want to mess with the hydrogen. So I need to maybe come down right here. Oh, how the hell did I reach all the way there? Jeepers. That's probably right on the stair line, so I don't want to do that. So I'll have to probably come over here. Come up through here. Okay. It's all fun and games trying to figure this out. How much do I have? We've still got lots in there. Pressure. Yep, so I gotta go back upstairs now. So let's come into here, grab this. Just button all this stuff up quickly. Okay, good. I'm just glad I decided to do this here so that it was nice and convenient in that sense. Okay. And we'll go over here. Oh, over here? Yes, over here. So I should probably close that off so I don't connect to that mistakenly. Yes, we got oxygen now. Nice. We need to get the substrate over there, so we'll move the substrate along the bottom here. Because, yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. Button that up there. Okay, and then we need to bring the liquid lithium over to here as well, too. Maybe we'll put that at the front, and then we'll take everything out the side there. I need logistics. Not connected to anything, is it? No. Okay, we can go there. You know what? I might be able to take the mechanical pipe just on the roof. Bring it over to here. There's no, yeah, but there's mechanical pipe right there, so maybe not. There's that mechanical pipe going. Okay, and then here we need to extract. Okay, so that's going to go put it in there. You need to do the same. Okay, so we have liquid ethylene, and it's producing. Look at that already. Nice. All right, so all we need is a container. Just need another box. So we need, that'd be a diamond, one of these. Put that right here, open this up, put one of these in, and we'll tell this thing to extract. Eject. And it's going in there. Nice. And then all we'll need to do at that point is put it through an enrichment chamber. And then we can make HDP sheets. Wasn't that nice and easy? All right. So, I'm going to leave this one here. I'm going to clean up the room a little bit more. I may move some pipes around. I don't know. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me and it helps the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.